Beautiful hit, but the flank! Oh no!
S-25 diving a Panzer IV? What am I watching? Hello everyone, this is Greyshot 117 here bringing you another COH2 replay. This is, of course, Saturday, so that means it's a 4K replay, which means it's submitted by an awesome patron, which I will tell you about at the end. But if you want to be an awesome supporter, you can do so via my Patreon, which is down below in the description. And if you want to join my Discord as well, it's down below. So how as well you can submit replays. But I am not alone in this replay. Joining me today is 151.
Greetings, everyone. Yes, I have returned for another 4K replay to assist 117 on this match of 4v4 Lorch Assault.
Yes, this 4v4 game has, let's see, on the American team, it has MJS Jr., Sebastian Clemens, Zero Hunter, and Manzel Duran as the four allies. One Soviet, one Brits, two USF. What's on the Axis team, 151?
Well, we have Rias Gremori as Wehrmacht, the OKW players SDFX, two more Wehrmachts, one Zuli, and the other one Little Kush.
Yep, all on Lorch Assault, and by God, this game's looking like an Allied sweep. They easily have more playtime than the Allies. We'll see if the Allies can keep their keep their stint together and make it out a-okay. But
you know, if there is one thing that does benefit the Allies, it's the age-old saying of rank doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Again, their shirts also down below if you want to help support the channel. Anyway, commander-wise, Allies have gone Armor Company. MJS has gone Airborne. Sebastian went Armor, and the other two have yet to pick anything. But the USF are already set and ready to go. Speaking of which, we already have the Assault Engineers, and actually an Allied push straight for the Axis fuel. What do the Axis have, 151?
Well, they've got a bit of a grand offensive by SDFX, you know, so we'll get some Tiger tanks, some smoke bombs, some Panzer Fusiliers, some cool stuff. But then, you know, if you wanted some other heavier armor, we have some Jaeger armor doctrine by Rias. And then by Zuli, we have artillery and the sector artillery. Sadly, Little Kush has not picked a doctrine yet. But overall, pretty good base cover. I mean, pretty good variety when we have direct assaults, heavy armor, tanks. Maybe a little lacking on the recon, but yeah. Actually no, they have recon's oversight. So no, yeah, and I guess.
Yeah, they have two variants. They have smoke bombs and also a recon from the Wehrmacht. One's strafe, one's more of an overflight that stays in the area. Point of the matter is, you're still going to have a recon available. Same thing with the Allies. They have both USF available for recon. By the way, the USF did a pretty good job. Sebastian decapped the fuel and was causing havoc for some of the German players, but some of his forces have to fall back. He hasn't lost anything, but it is something to keep in mind that a lot of his frontline forces had to withdraw from the front, which leaves his assault engineers the only one to guard munitions right now as the Germans regroup by their fuel.
Can we just appreciate the lone Sturm in the castle just fortifying everything?
Oh yeah. By the way, there's a battle going on up north by the Star on the Axis side. We can see here a lot of British infantry and mortar support, MG support from the Soviets trying to light up. Who is this? Rias Grummery.
Yeah. Well, I think what you're seeing right now is the combined Allied assault in the north is being offset by the German assault in the south, which has been unopposed. The Allies really don't seem to be putting any defensive pressure on the south. It's just allowing the Germans to just do whatever they want, set up fortifications, prepare themselves. You know, they're looking like it's the south is free game. In the north, well, the Allies are definitely doing far better, but might not be worth that offset.
Yeah, we have some engagements with Pathfinders and a lieutenant opening fire. So again, airborne. But the big thing about this is the fact that most likely the Grenadiers won't be able to advance, but if they can just stick in that area and cause hell for a lot of the American players, I think that's already a decent success. Because that'll be territory that the Germans can hold, and then, of course, any additional territory Kush can give to his partners, that would be extremely helpful. As we can see in the north, it is not going well at all.
Yeah, no, the Allies are, again, Germans have the south, but the Allies are really pressing the north. The British infantry is just shredding the German infantry by, who is this? Rias over here. Yeah. And then, even with the Germans attacking with the Panzer Fusiliers in center, there are three, I repeat, 3 assault engineers just gunning anything they want down. Especially behind that heavy cover, it's going to be an absolute slaughter.
Oh, I saw them now. Right now I was watching the other battle. Tons of Slayer, so Strategic Reserve and or Breakthrough. So which it was, yeah, Strategic no, I'm sorry, I keep messing it up. Grand Offensive or Breakthrough. I always mix those two up. The British looks like we're defeated up north, which is good, but it will delay Rios from retaking that territory.
Yeah, luckily he's got the 2 Grenadiers to push. Really, as long as he's got his base infantry to push and go where he wants, the only major force in the north that can stop him is the assault grens. If I were to bet money, I'd put it on the assault grens, but you know.
Assault engineers, not grens.
Oh, so yeah, assault engineers. Sorry, yeah, the assault engineers. I think they're gonna have a fun time with those poor Volk, but yeah, it is not a pretty engagement.
No, they are pushing. Mortar's fire is happening right now because the Wehrmacht mortar. I don't think they'll win, but they're causing a lot of damage, making the mortar retreat. Yeah, Rios is definitely not going to be in a situation to advance. And actually, Universal Carrier's coming on in. If he hits the Grenadiers in the building, that would be a super effective hit. Now, luckily, he gets out. Oh, wait.
In the building. What about the engineers?
151. I don't know if you currently see this, but there's a Grenadier holding on to Universal Carrier for dear life, trying to stop it at all costs. And that might have helped the Panzerfaust from the Grenadiers get it. So, oh my God, there's 2 of them. No, no, just one. Just still one. He's holding on. He's trying. Yeah,
that Panzer Fusilier, he's giving it his best shot, but...
Will he be able to fire the AT grenade?
No. Yeah. Darn.
Yeah.
Yeah, the machine gun's basically stopping any him from trying to take a shortcut through like the building and such, and yeah, he's basically. I don't know why he's just standing there. Actually,
by the way, nice bundle grenade in the south, and actually rifle grenade coming on in, but that misses. Oh, nice grenade against the Grenadiers. The grenades being popped left and right. But yeah, down south Lorch and MJS are losing quite a number of models down there. But looks like hopefully Lorch can hold on to that forward position and keep the Allies on their back foot.
Well, the problem with the Wehrmacht is, you know, again, is very good on the offense, just as OKW is, but OKW has the advantage specifically when it comes to the retreat point. The retreat point being the medical HQ. Of course, it takes a while for that to set up, but like you have a close retreat point so you can keep up that pressure.
Yeah. But hey, good job on the Allies. They're still holding on to that VP closer to the Axis territory, which was given 3 VPs to 2, even with the loss of the castle and the southern point. So...
German TIE, though, is pushing. They're taking the munitions now in center, and that the Allies have run uncontested with both of them now. But, you know, they need... taking away one is good. Taking away both would be amazing. Because, again, Allies are just so good when they get munitions with their bars, Brens.
Well, yeah, also special infantry, like the assault engineers moving on in. We have Pathfinders, and they are slowly being upgraded. They are slowly supporting, so hopefully that is enough. Especially, it looks like they're all pushing to mid to break the Axis hold there. Looks like the assault engineers are actually going after the castle, which is again has been in place with lots of defenses. So hopefully that holds.
Yeah, but I don't think it will.
Yeah, assault engineers can use demos to blow any sort of defense, so that's a key issue that he will run into. Also, we can see here that the, I think MJS, nicely done, use smoke against the MG, should be able to get into the castle from the other direction if he can remove the barbed wire with maybe a couple grenades.
Oh, no, he's not. The castle is safe. He's going south. It was a flanking maneuver. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Yes, it is. Okay.
The MG's there. It's like, no, you're not coming down this way.
It's like, was it a flank? Was it? It was... It's like, yeah, this was our plan the entire time, actually. We weren't going any south. Yeah. We were just going to castle.
He almost has enough for a demo. He could absolutely use it. Again, he could also just...
Oh, my God. But Germans prepping a massive attack through the center point. That is a large helping of infantry.
Yeah, where... Oh, the other 2 guys are up north. So, yeah, right now, MJS is the only person available. And rifle grenade friendly fire right there. But the Germans with... yeah, a triple team going on right now with the Panzer II, Volks, and Grenadiers pushing on in, really helping out, and they'll secure the munitions. Maybe even kill the captain on retreat.
Yeah, he's pushed. This thing is uncontested.
Sorry, MJS went both captain and lieutenant, which is going to delay his armor. That's very interesting.
I guess they really wanted to press the early game advantage, maybe? They thought they were, like just skip over the armor and just go for, like, extra? Yeah, it's weird. That's weird.
Yeah. For those who don't know, usually go one of the first bases and then you upgrade the later. Like, sometimes you see this, but it's very rare you see every building unlocked in a row. Even the Soviets will be like, okay, special rifle or special weapons. But no, it looks like for the Americans, they're doing both. Okay.
Well, you know what's not rare? Watching all this infantry die from this German attack. Oh, some good flame grenades. The Luke's just continually shredding.
Nice rifle grenade by Lorch. It kills like, oh my god, there's so many infantry.
Was amazing, and now he has all this free equipment. He's got bars, he's got bazookas. Take your pick, because you got it. Yeah, he really should use that Luke's, though, to knock out the emplacement before it upgrades.
Yeah, things are not looking great. There's also a bunch of free equipment, like bars, that they just picked up with the Punzful Slayer, so good grab. We have MJS coming back in to support. But while we're talking about mid, and also, again, very importantly, the other points around mid, the North, the Soviets and the British are prepping this major assault. But I don't know what for. There's not much defending that region. They're all mid. Now, luckily, it looks like MGS has upgraded his men to where the Panzer II is going to be a little skittish. He's going to back up. Rightfully so. I don't think.
Yeah, now he's going to be able to take. What dropped? Bazooka. So he at least got something back.
The rifleman could grab another bazooka or he gives it to the lieutenant.
He put it on his lieutenant, which is an odd choice, but okay.
Yeah, conscripts are... I don't know if they were hit by a mine. It may have been a mine. But they were injured somehow. They were close to beating the Sturm squad. But with the Panzer II literally rushing into the cemetery, that's a no-go.
Yeah. I gotta say, like, again, SDFX and Little Kush, excellent push there. Excellent, just throwing a massive wrench into the Allied plans. And the Allies suffered heavily for that. They were not prepared for that German counter-assault.
We have recon in mid, so the Germans are being able to identify what's going on in terms of like the Allied presence, battle strength, everything that they need to know about the upcoming attack.
You know what they can identify? You want to know what they can identify? A whole bunch of emplacements in the north. Look at, like, I mean, you have, I mean, when I say emplacements, I mean, look at the buildings. There's three buildings with machine guns. You have multiple mortars. This is just a nightmare situation on the offense.
Yeah. One situation that isn't, I mean, like, again, you have the Americans coming back into mid. They have a huge blob equipped with bazookas and bars. Oh, my. Fire those coming down to hopefully delay them with the mortar half-track.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be enough.
Here. Not a bad little play right there. That's going to delay, hopefully, the blob a little bit, make some of them retreat. We have a Stewart being made at 13 minutes by MJS. That's a bit of a delay.
Yeah, just a little one. But you know what the thing is? Sebastian is not caring. He is pushing his entire force through. Ooh, machine gun's stopping him a bit, though.
Yeah. Oh, there goes that unit that was trying to hold that position. Oof. Sorry, the middle VP, a unit exploded from mines. But yeah, looks like Zuli's moving his Grenadiers. We got Little Kush's Grenadiers coming in. And nothing from Sebastian or MJS to defend that region. All their units are on retreat.
Yeah, it's, again, the downside if you do this blob tactic, which is if you put all your units in eggs in one basket, and you lose, the enemy can just easily push right through your lines and take advantage of your undefended,
I mean, that's also the great thing about Little Kush's infantry right now. He's doing a very good job at really targeting those blobs with grenades and rifle grenades to really just shred them. And that's helping him take so much territory, even though he has very few frontline men.
That's why right now on the enemy side, when it comes to, I should say the Allied side, I like Zero Hunter a lot when it comes to his infantry. He's set up a good defensive line. He's pushing with his infantry, holding the north, taking these points, really forcing Rios to like continuously go and fight for like just these basic points that in most games you would automatically have.
So you probably didn't see it, but the paratrooper squad landed by the Axis fuel and immediately retreated, and he lost it. He goddamn lost it by the Allied fuel because of Lokush's men there. That's how long the retreat was under enemy fire. The full health paratrooper squad died.
It's just not enough. Yeah, it's really just showing you the South is the Germans' playground right now. It is their area to just run wild and do what they want, while the North is the Allied battleground.
Yeah, that being said, it was just shown that Lorch did lose a Pioneer squad, and there's a gigantic Allied blob moving in. My God. Rough Grenade does a little, but it's just too massive. They're just pushing on in with Sherman support.
Yeah, the armor is definitely going to help turn the tide.
Oh,
no! Oh God, move that Stug! Move that Stug!
We lost an infantry unit.
Oh, SD. Oh, that is close. You are so lucky he stopped.
Hey, but if Stuka escaped, it was worth it. It got 13 kills with that run. Although mass amount of bazookas from the infantry is going to make that Stug run like hell.
Speaking of running like hell, I'd recommend looking to the north, where a Centaur is currently making mincemeat out of Rias's forces.
Wait! Is that Panzerwerfer charging the front line near a Centaur?
Listen, he was a little, he was like, listen, I can do it. Put me in, champ. Put me in.
I can go toe-to-toe with that Cromwell. I can take it on point blank.
I wish you could. That would be amazing, firing a point blank, like, shot. I know it's highly inaccurate, but, like, still.
Yeah, can we get a missile into the top of the, like, the gunner position of the Centaur? Like, right on top there. That way it just comes in from above, blows it up from the inside, explodes all the ammo stuff in there, and just a bit of a GG.
You know, it's like the direct shot from the B4, what used to be in the game.
Oh,
Remember
God.
that?
That was a glorious time. That was a good time. But yeah, no. Right now we got Stukas, Rias got Panzerwerfers. We're not seeing a lot of frontline battle tanks because also we're seeing Stugs and Brumbars, which I find funny because it's like usually with the Germans you expect Panzers, but we're not seeing any Panzers in the 4, 5. Sorry, 5. Well, actually, yeah, we haven't seen any Panzers, Panthers, Tigers, nothing like that. At least in the docket so far.
Yeah, the armor's been pretty light, to be honest. I mean, I think the most powerful gun they have on the entire side is a Stug.
Yep. But T-34 and Sherman harassing the Axis position out on their side of the capture point of the VP in mid. Sherman T-34 backing on up. Actually, hold on. Sherman coming in on the flank. Might hit the cannon from behind. He does, and forces her to retreat. Good use there.
I do like it. Yeah, yeah, when it comes to the armor, now on the Allied side, most of it is crippled or in bad condition. So, even though the Germans really don't have much, they can buy the time they need.
Well, yeah, but the problem is the Allies do have a major blob in mid. We'll see how effective that is. Maybe an MG, or again, luckily the Brumbar coming on up could be a serious benefactor to this.
Nope. COH is able to hold it off with his meager forces. Like, he has a good amount of forces, and again, sign of a blobber, runs everything instead of putting it individually. Like, there's so many units in there that could have continued to fight without the retreat.
Massive Panzerwerfer attack in the north only kills an AT gun. A little, you know, a little underwhelming. Could have been better. But at least it did something, I'll say. Better than nothing, but it could have been better. Brumbar firing on the captain. Oh my God! Okay, Brumbar first kill of the day. Brumbar murders the captain from MJS.
Yeah, is he gonna murder more? Like, the infantry's really grouped up. Another good Brumbar hit and more.
Yeah.
Oh,
hold on.
That rifleman. He is lucky. He is very lucky on that one. Is he gonna lose the captain though? No. He's getting out of there. Okay.
Wait, captain? You mean Pathfinder?
In the midpoint.
Or major?
No, in the midpoint. He has his captain on the front. Or his major, sorry, he is major.
It's like his captain died, that's why I was so confused.
Yeah, sorry. No, yeah, his major, I was just like looking at it like it's down to like one, like barely any health and one man. Like,
Jesus Christ. Grenadier on the center VP by the church. Very lucky from Katusha fire. Luckily, it was a little farther back, so the spread was pretty wide. A little closer, and he could have annihilated with that Grenadier squad. By the way, Zero Hunter went mobile assault regiments. We could see some mattresses being deployed, and Manzil has gone mechanized support, so an ISU-152 possibly in the cards.
Yeah, but is that good enough against the elephant and everything else we know that they're prepping?
Yes, because mark target, and also
yeah,
because he has almost 500. He has 560 munitions. You have enough allied fire, and you can easily take out an elephant or anything else. I really enjoyed mechanized because it's good for killing armor, emplacements, large tank rushes because of the button ability from guards. You name it. So.
Touche.
We'll see. Right now, Allied assault north is being delayed by the MG, but the MG is about to die if it doesn't get out of that building soon.
Ooh, I don't think it... Oh, it made it.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, danger close. Oh, I feel bad for Zero. I feel so bad for Zero.
Yeah, well, there goes all the British front line infantry. Some of their weapons are still in the front, but no, it all died.
You know how Kush is still giving him hell.
Wait, we got Panzer IV, but it's about to meet 2 Shermans and a T-30. Oh, a T-34 flanking the Stug. But Panzer Grenadiers and Raketwurf are on standby. I think the Axis have this if they get the AT up to fight. And they are. Oh, both missed the T-34. Sherman's hitting the Panzer IV from behind. Along with the Panzer Grenadiers, they try to escape.
That German armor's had it. They're sick and tired.
Panzer IV is being hit by those Shermans. They're backing up. They're managing to escape. They decrew it. Holy shit. They do kill a Panzer IV, but I thought the Sherman, I thought the Allied armor was dead there. Absolutely.
You mean a Sherman? They killed the Sherman, but they have the Panzer IV?
Nope. The Germans made sure that Panzer IV would not be requisitioned.
That is an okay trade. It's pretty much on par.
Yeah. I mean, population-wise, we're looking at, like, on average, I would say upper 50s for the Allies, and actually probably low 60s for the Axis.
Yeah. Actually, and if you also look at...
Oh, wait, sorry.
Resource-wise...
Sherman killed the Stug.
Okay. We should also note, resource-wise, they are pretty much on par with each other. Like, 42, 47, like, in regards to fuel... And munitions and fuel, and then on the opposite side, the Germans, minus Kush, who has the ability to have the trucks and boost his munition and fuel income. It's pretty much 42-32, so it's pretty much on par for like both sides.
Yeah, we're also seeing a situation where both a lot of the Allied players have a ton of manpower in reserve. I'm actually kind of curious as to why. Well, Sebastian I kind of get because he keeps replenishing his army, but Manzel, like, has a good room to expand, getting some guard troops and upgrade them. So, a little curious as to the strategy Darren's trying to do. By the way, Panther trying to go up north by Zuli. Curious to see where it's going. It looks like it's hitting the MG, but, well, fun fact, they may not be a good position to bring... Oh, wait, a good unit to bring up undefended. Also, Mattress by Zero Hunters now on the front lines near the north.
Yes, it's... really turning into a battle for the north now. Like, the Germans were getting, like, absolutely clobbered, and now they've got some fighting spirit, especially with the Panther and the Stug against that Centaur.
Well, I mean, remember, the Fireflies... That's 3 players. There's 3 players actively in the north. I would say, you know, Sebastian and MJS would be helping in mid, but their blob just got pushed back by the Brumbar once again. There's now up to 14 kills.
Yeah. Oh, true. What I'm trying to say is, though, is it's... now the Germans really got some bite in their game. Up north
again. Hold on, we could see a dead Stug. We do.
Oh, that bite just lost a tooth.
Mattress firing as well. I don't
know.
No,
are they gonna lose that Lukes? Not the Lukes.
No, not the Panzer II. The Sherman got it. Mattress misses all of its targets, but does make the infantry retreat off the star, which should allow the Allies to grab it if they have anything left.
I do love how it looks like the Centaur is firing it at it.
We have Grenadiers by the church, but they're going to have to pray for some assistance as 2 armored tanks roll in, just force them out.
Yeah, there's not much the Germans can do against this armor. I think, again, the best thing they got is, what, that Panther? And I don't even know where it's gone. Oh, it's back in the base, just waiting to get repaired.
Not necessarily. Rios has the Panzer Grenadiers, which just made the T-34 run, and he got himself a Panzer IV, so he has a decent tank. But the problem is, like, the Brits have a Firefly. It's like, good luck cracking that with a Panzer IV.
Yeah, like, what do you do?
Well, Panzer structures both universal carriers, so that would be something.
Okay, that is something you can do, yes.
Down south, the American blob is being neutralized by some strafing runs and a Tiger tank. So we have that on the field. Good old Tiger.
Yeah, that Tiger's now the biggest gun in regards to the Germans got. Like, the Panther was decent, but maybe they can stay in this fight a little bit longer, dish a bit more damage.
Yeah, we'll see. Again, Tiger very good against all targets, but tank destroyers are a key thing to neutralize it. I don't see any mines or anything to stop it. So right now, MJS is, and again, MJS does have like bazooka teams with paratroopers he could do, which it looks like he actually gave them the rifleman and the major. He has an AT gun, he has a Jackson, he has enough. He could definitely take it out, but instead I think he's going to lose that Jackson as it dives mid.
Yeah, now that I come to think of it, the real worst thing about that Tiger, honestly, is just the fact it's sitting in the south.
Wait,
all the armor of the entire Allied
Hold on,
force
Jackson might kill the Brumbar in mid. Hold on, he does. Final shot kills it. Holy God, I thought the Jackson was a goner, but nope, so many missed shots from so many targets.
What are these allies doing? They have so much armor. I mean, or I'm sorry, what the Axis doing? They're losing so much armor. I mean, it's... And I don't think it's worthy in regards to the trade, like...
Yeah, well, I think they got unlucky with the Brumbar. I think that was just Jackson getting every pen shot, and then the Panzer IVs and everything else missing. But you're not wrong everywhere else. Up north, oh God, Sherman's just wrecking house. It's actually getting to a position where the Panzer Grenadiers may not be able to hold against all that Sherman armor.
I'd say definitely. It's definitely not going to be able to hold.
Panzer IV trying to stop him. But the Shermans, they have armor-piercing rounds available, and they're unfortunately not penning it. Another Panzer IV coming up in the north. God, those mattresses, they're just lighting everything up. Every building is now going down on the Axis side. Look at that.
Yeah, it's just... Oh my God, we have an armor engagement in the north. Broken Sherman fighting this, 2 Panzer IVs.
But it bounced off the front armor of the Panzer IV. Firefly coming in to provide that fire support. The Panzer IVs need to run now.
Oh, maybe they can get that one.
What was that?
Beautiful hit, but the flank. Oh no.
S-25 diving a Panzer IV? What am I watching?
You just wanted to get in the fight, man.
Well, yeah, Rias lost the Panzer IV as the man dives out. The other Panzer IV needs to get the hell out of there. Smoke comes down and plane crashes up in the distance.
Run. Flee back to the German base.
Yeah, Panzer IV looks like he'll manage to escape just fine. Allied armor, though, looks pretty goddamn thick. And, curious to see their strategy up, how they're going to crack that nut. The best thing they got is currently down south, just cleaning house against a Stuart.
Yeah, Kush is putting pressure on the south, but is that enough to take away pressure everywhere else? That's the question.
Yeah, well, it does kill the Stuart with a mighty blow. It's a great job there. He, got himself a good kill. He's like, yes, I've won the war. I've killed the American armor. And then, the Americans pump out a lot more Shermans. But if he can get a good shot on this blob right now, maybe that'll be something. If you look down south, you have Sebastian's blob. Oh, he's pulling back because of an airstrike or something. Oh, it's a strafing run to suppress him. All right. So, at the very least, Lil Kush, I think assault support was a great idea because it's helping to counteract a lot of the blobs. Which we're actively seeing.
It's helping, but in regards to these engagements, but... for every advantage that they have with the infantry, every time they claw a little bit better on the infantry, they're just losing horrendously in the armor game.
Yeah, middle's also up north. It's not helping. We have mattress fire and plane crashes going on, which is hurting grenadiers. Actually, the mattress is completely whiffing it. Hold on. Stuka might be returning fire. Nope. Stuka's going in for the Katusha and misses that, but horribly.
I guess he just wanted to get that church's lawn. He's like, it needs a few more craters.
Yeah. Wait, they wanted plants? I was told they needed holes. I'm sorry.
I'm terribly sorry for this confusion, sir.
Yeah. Well, now you can plant some trees in those. All right. Yeah. Let's see.
Ooh.
We got sector assault now going on, which could be major for trying to hold a lot of those key positions, especially as the Allies push into Axis territory. Yeah, the artillery's coming down right on the Centaur and Firefly in the north.
Okay, we're seeing a little bit of a good. Now that's what the Axis needed. They needed this little bit of a turning of the tide. Yeah. They've grouped up their meager amounts of armor, trying to get maybe. Oh, they did.
Yep.
Got the Centaur.
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like T-34 might perish there.
Lured into a trap. Beautiful, Rios.
Yeah, a plane just crashed near T-34, but it did drop the smoke while it crashed in the building. But T-34 did die, so positive, I guess.
Yeah, now we're starting to see that where that German armor, they've been able to group up enough. The Allies are now starting to feel it. They've got Jacksons, they've got SU-85s, but the Tigers, the Panthers, the Panzer IVs, they're making an impact.
We might have an issue here. Double Jacksons and an infantry push on the flank, but they're in an MG in a wrong position. Can't suppress that blob. Hold on. Will they be able to kill something down here? Doesn't look like it. Looks like the army will make a quick escape while Jacksons are in hot pursuit. Infantry, once again, grouped together, which is just a bad call in my opinion.
Yeah, it's just... Ooh, it's turning... You're really starting to notice that COH is able to draw so much fire away. Because look at the rest of the map, right? Like, there's 2 players now in South, and the other German players are really appreciating that diversion.
Yeah, some of the Axis forces did take some casualties on their retreat just because of their long retreat path around the castle. That's the problem with blocking castle. If you engage around it, you're going to retreat all the way around. So that could be critical for your just trying to get out alive. What's this? Oh god, they're trying to capture the VP in the north, but yeah, mattress fire is delaying that action.
Yeah, the question right now is, can they make up where, like, the question on both sides would be, for the Allies, can they summon enough armor to, like, stop this, like, loss? And for the Germans, can they keep up the pressure without losing that armor? Because the early game, again, they were losing so much armor. Like, it was just insane.
Well, I will say this, SDF currently has a, well, how about this? The Axis currently have, like, upper 70s for an army. Allies are actually not too bad because Sebastian has so much manpower, he could easily deploy even more. So, like, even with the grand scale things, like, they're in the, like, upper 60s, even after that nice frag bomb on the mortar pit up north.
Basically what you're saying is they've got enough room. Oh, bounce. Wow, Su-85 knocked out of the center, and the Panther barely squeaking by.
Yeah, I think they would have won if they would have had some support. The Panzer Grenadiers had nothing else to fight except for the Su-85, which is like, yeah, it's going to easily counter it. Now, the question is, right now we have double Fireflies looking to move in position. Protected by a couple of British Air Forces with a lot of Piats, actually. Oh, lots of rockets hitting the Tiger in the north. It's stunned, yes. It's pinned. Second round of volleys from the Piats opening fire. Luckily, it's able to pull back. They didn't get close, which is weird, throwing a T-grenade. They did throw one on the Panther nearby. From
Fireflies really need to get closer. Like, that was a very poor use of the Fireflies. They got, what, maybe a few shots off at, maybe one shot off each? Like, yeah. That seemed very sad weird. In regards to their goal.
You're not wrong whatsoever.
Like, I like the idea. There was a good flank. It just was poorly executed.
Yeah. Panther's trying to help out mid, but there's still bazooka teams there, so it'll still, you know, take additional damage. MG's there to suppress them, though. That's good. And they were so focused on the Panther, they didn't decap the munitions, which is going to help the Germans with, 47 munitions?
Oh, what?
No, 37. I mean, Germans are still down a little bit. I'm assuming because of the north, all the points that they, well, no longer have.
Yeah, the Germans have been able to really feel the pressure from... Because remember, the Allies have had the munitions, like, most of this game. And you can really feel it with the amount of bars, bazookas, and everything that have been flung in their general direction.
Yeah. Oh, we have some, oh god, Armor Company using its artillery ability, but the 250s, sorry, 240 millimeters, very scattered, and I don't know if it's trying to stop them, but the Grenadiers are just sitting there, not really threatened by the artillery. Okay, that was a decent hit, killed a couple models there.
Yeah. Oh, now we have assault artillery, I think, coming down.
No, it's sector artillery.
Is it? Oh, okay, sector still.
Yep, Brumbar killed a Sherman. Sherman was not able to kill it on its last leg. But
Yeah,
Brumbar does die to the Jacksons.
That Brumbar was trying to sneak away. It did not get that luxury.
Yeah. But the Allies cleared the north pretty effectively. Although Germans still have a decent army. That's the thing. They're not defeated. They've just fallen back, which I think is a good, smart move, especially with the amount of resources and VPs they have. They're good to fall back in order to regain territory in a massive push, whereas the Allies are not exactly as secure as their territory deems them so.
Yeah. Ooh. Paratroopers getting massacred behind enemy lines, though.
Yep.
Back right-hand corner. Oh. Even the stealth operations aren't working against the Germans now. Lokush is enjoying it. He is keeping control of this southern point no matter what.
Yeah, that's actually a really positive thing, is the Allies are now, looks like they're all gearing up for this massive battle up north with a lot of the Sebastian's forces and MJS's Jackson and infantry moving up north. They've forgotten about the Castle VP, which is weird because, okay, there's one unit grabbing it, but he's going to lose it. The reason why I say it's weird is just because those two VPs, you automatically give to the Germans. So if the Germans are just keep contesting or going for the other, two closest in the north to them, they're either going to be slightly negative in terms of overall VP, or they're just going to be, neutral. Or hell, positive, or by a great margin. So...
Ooh. Yeah, the Allies are just doubling down. They need to keep up that pressure in the north, or else they are going to feel that burn and feel the tide turning against them.
Yeah, blobbed by Sebastian, opening fire on a lot of, was it Rolly? His forces. But the problem with this, or Zuli's forces, Elephant and Panther coming on the flank on them, though. And
those bazookas are really shredding. He needs to spread them out.
Wait, bundle grenade on him. Misses.
Nope.
Where are those fireflies? Where's the support from the north?
This is the north. What? The north is coming in slowly.
I'm seeing S-85s and Jackson's burn, but I'm not seeing anything coming on the flank. Now they're coming in mid. It's like, no, coming on the flank. Especially on the Elephant. Okay, they got one Panther. Oh my god, that was hard.
Yeah, that was kind of just all over the place, if I'm going to be frank.
S-85 is at least hitting the Elephant, slowly weakening it down. Conscripts might do another volley of AT grenades. That would be a huge help. Panzerwerfers, though, moving on in. Oof. Are they going to hit the blob on the Churchill? Or near the Churchill? No, they were completely missing it and whiffed it. Alright, Churchill pens an Elephant. Sure, why not?
I mean, if you're going to pen something, might as well.
Yeah, the problem now here's the critical part. The Allies can't take out the Panzerwerfers, the dead Panther, or not dead, but crippled Panther. They need to make sure the Axis need to pull back. So I think that's exactly why we're seeing a lot more armor move up from Kush with a lot of his infantry support to try to assist. As well as good job on SDFX. He looks like he kept his men back. His reserves are coming up and trying to cover the retreat.
Can we stress the try part?
Yeah, there's still tank destroyers, but there's not much infantry. So it looks like the Panzer IV might dive the Su-85 with another Panther from Kush. That might do it. Wait, Jackson moving on in. Another Firefly on standby. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not Jackson. It's a Wolverine. God damn it.
That's not a choice, though. Like, why a Wolverine?
Like panic calling?
Yeah, maybe.
And by panic, I mean, okay, I need something quick and I need something that's cheap. Wolverine. Why don't we spend the money on a Jackson? Because, Billy, we just don't have the time to go over economics. But right now, things are not looking great. Even though if we look at him, oh, actually, yeah, he doesn't have enough to save over time. So he's just pumping out a bunch of Wolverines instead of one Jackson, which I kind of get.
I guess I would say for the Jackson, the Wolverine is just not in the same league as the Jackson. And you're gonna really regret it if you get on the field. But
yeah,
I digress.
It's not like the enemy is mass deploying heavy armor, which the Wolverine has trouble with.
Yeah, or like as long as it's not heavy armor, like panthers, elephants, the bigger things like tigers, they'll be fine.
Sebastian's got Blob just got nuked, which is good from a Stuka. We do have German forces trying to lock the area down. VP-wise, are now in the lead again because they just took the middle star. Allied forces making a small attack up north, but it doesn't look like it's going to gain too much ground. The Panther might pull back and or die if they can keep sight. But
keep in mind, like look at the points. It's 91 on the Allies. They're focused on the north is starting to backfire because the Germans are now taking just the center and top right star, and they're making the Allies bleed VP-wise real bad.
Panzer Grenadiers are going up north trying to kill those Fireflies. They might be able to get a shot off. Oh, they get two, actually, quite a number of good shots on it. And yeah, the Fireflies on the retreat. The question is, can they finish it off? Oh, they're going for the S-25. They finish him off. Very nicely done. And yeah, he's going to pull on back.
Yeah, the army of Wolverines are just going to fall on back.
Middle, it's now wide open. Lots of Panthers, Panzer IVs, and Tigers. I mentioned how there were so few earlier. Now there's a goddamn metric ton of them. Wolverines on the retreat. Hey, Wolverines, was that a good call-in? Was that a good choice? Do you enjoy your lives?
I gotta say, I don't think they do. I don't think they're having a good time right now.
Oh my god, when a Churchill is moving fast enough, he can flank a Panther and come in from behind. What? They might actually, hold on, the Fireflies, if they get in position, might be able to neutralize that. They just need something to guard against the Panzer Grenadiers. Which they might. They're being lit upon by a fighting position, so yeah, that'll work. Unfortunately, Panzer IV dies from all the Wolverines and Jackson fire, and along with some bazookas. Can they kill, like, the Tiger, the Panthers? Fireflies are now moving up, slowly but surely. There goes the Churchill, unfortunately. Stuka firing on the blob, maybe?
Oh.
No. Wait, yeah, get some of the conscripts.
I thought the Germans were easily going to destroy the Allies with that armor push, but now all that armor
it's
that
really, if the problem is the Allies weren't able to hit the overextended armor. Like, this Tiger tank is single-handedly holding off all these Wolverines and Jacksons. Like, and also killing the Royal Engineers. It doesn't even... I'm sorry, Assault Engineers. It doesn't even care about anything else. It's like, no, that dies. Everything else bounces. Yeah, same thing with the other one. The other one is taking hits, dodges rocket fire, and manages to kill a lot of conscripts. Now we got reserves coming on in. Panthers healed. The second one's almost healed. Ostwind to provide anti-infantry support. They're looking pretty good. Meanwhile, the Allied forces are starting to lose a lot of their presence on the field. They still have some players have reserves, but they're not on the field right now to help.
Yeah, it's not enough, and yeah, the right now with all this armor scattered, the Allies are able to just pick apart piece by piece.
So, fun fact: paratroopers landed on the VP by Castle, while the battle, slowly winds down. Well, actually, no, the battle's still going on. All the tanks are still fighting. I think the Germans are healing though. So there's a paratrooper squad on there, but you're not going to see him because his model, the one that registers the mark, is going all the way around. Now he's being suppressed and dies, so now it goes on to the point. That's hilarious, in my opinion. Wait, Allies killing a lot of the Panthers. Panzer Grenadiers, though, coming on in. They need something to counter it. Wolverine, now's your time. Just go in for the charge. I'm sure you can do it with it.
So is he going to be able to get it, though? That's the question.
Churchill throws grenade. Does a little bit, up to Vanity 2.
It's close. Oh my god. They're just trying to reload desperately.
Finish them off, Brenz. Yes, they got one. And the other three squads are in retreat.
But the artillery shell.
That's a hell of a That's a hell of an upset right there.
Indeed, with this minor flank. Oh, okay. See, every time I think the Allies are running out of armor, I look back and I just see like 7 Wolverines. I'm just like, okay then.
Yeah, but the
there's 3, but
wait, let me double check. Those Wolverines have a total of 0 kills, so you know they're really providing that necessary amount of kills the Allies need. Meanwhile, the Axis looking pretty beefy. They still have a ton of armor on standby, ready and waiting to counterattack. They still have both Tiger tanks. Paratroopers are actually grabbing the north. Looks like the Allies are making a major priority to grab those VPs, even if the paratroopers land in fire.
Oh yeah, but I don't.
Hold on, Tiger tank by the castle, engaging the Blob and the Wolverines, and the bazooka teams are doing more damage. Wait, actually they're getting some good pens in. Now they're gonna need a run. I swear to God, is that assault?
Nope, not running, just dying.
Yeah, I don't know what that Tiger tank was doing. He's like, I'll hold him off, and it's like, okay, I get it. You know, he's trying to wait for an airstrike or something.
This game, every time I'm like, wow, okay, Axis have got the advantage. They've got that breakthrough moment. This is, you know, they're gonna run away with it. Allies are able to pull it together somehow in some way.
Yeah, so that's just showing, again, a major heavy tank cannot hold the Allies back by itself for long, and definitely needs some support.
Yeah, not against 4 Wolverines. Okay, you know what? I take back what I said. I now understand why he got the Wolverines. They're just in mass.
Yeah.
Look. Oh my God. And the heals on them too.
Wait, I am very confused right now.
Why?
There was an Oswin that was taking a fire from sector artillery, but Zuli was the one who called it in. What the hell? Okay, that was just weird. Anyway, Jackson's pushing on the Tiger. Unfortunately, Lokush has it well supported with additional Panthers and, well, infantry, but the infantry had to retreat.
This seems very strange for the Allies. Like, I've never seen, like, so far through this game, I've never seen them just brazenly charge. It seemed very, that seemed very suicidal on his part.
Yeah, 17 pounders in mid, that's actually not a bad idea. They will have to worry about the Panzerwerfers. And again, looks like the new one, actually, they're both still veterancy. Sorry, they both still have no veterancy. A little surprised by that. But goddamn, I'll give it to Zero Hunter. He's right now keeping a lot of the Allies in check. Sebastian now just has a giant Wolverine army. Goddamn. All right, place your bets. Do you think there's going to be a final Wolverine charge? And if so, are all these going to die?
I mean, obviously they're all going to die, and yes, there's going to be a final Wolverine charge. I mean, that's why you play Wolverines.
They're being hit by artillery fire. 17 pounders being placed. All the points are being captured, which is making it very bad for the Allies as their VPs are slowly being taken away. Panzergrenadier Blob up north, which is a problem because that needs to be dealt with, but they don't exactly have a hard counter for them.
Oh my God!
And the 17 pounders could be easily countered.
Send a unit forward. Oh my God! If there was just recon, could have been so much death. So many tanks could have died.
Don't worry. Wolverines killed the mortar half track. The pious priority.
They're not even on target vehicle.
Yeah, they don't prioritize vehicles on. Okay, now they just told them all fire at that Panther. They killed it. Thank God. Oh, mass Panzerwerfers! Oh my God! Everything's lighting up those Wolverines and all the infantry around them.
That king is dead. There's no. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I'll chalk it up to Firefly 17 pounder on that one. Here's the question: why are all the Allied infantry on the munition point rather than going for the VP point?
There's too much smoke. They don't know where they're standing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. They're looking at their map. It's like it's on the hill somewhere. Just go up there. We would look for the church, but it got blown to smithereens.
Guys, I think it's in this direction.
But yeah, that's it. That's the end. VPs were won by the Axis, securing a victory by them. Even though I think the Allies still had a good amount of fight with them, at least for for a few more minutes. But I will say the Axis have way more reserves, so they probably could have, in the long run, won the attritional war.
Yeah, I guess. I actually would disagree because the Allies, like every time the Allies would play smart, right? Like I I think the best ally player, maybe not in the late game, but definitely early game, was Zero Hunter. I really liked his push, his drive in the north, locking it down. Like there was some good stuff there. But then, yeah, it just seemed like, guys, let's just launch 2 Jacksons at a Tiger and like 3 other tanks. It's gonna work, I promise.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the Axis did just lose, like, their King Tiger and Panthers and all sorts of critical stuff in mid while trying to hold. So they did lose a lot of their major armor. I'll give you that.
But wasn't that more so of a point of, like, hey, guys, you know, we just need to hold, launch everything you have because it's, like, 3 seconds left?
Yeah, no, you're not wrong with that. So let's double-check overall the damage and everything done by the allies in Axis. So we look at everyone and we can see Zero Hunter, you're right, did get most damage, 50,000 damage respectively, and the most kills by the allies was Manzel, actually, with 128 kills, although taking heavy losses. Also, all the allied players took heavy losses except for Zero Hunter, which I'll just blatantly say, this is also a clear example of why you don't do blobs. Blobs are bad.
Yes.
By the way, thank you to Little Koosh for submitting this replay. Very kind of you for being an awesome Patreon supporter and for helping out the channel. And yeah, you played very well. I think you securing the South in this game was critical in order for the rest of your team to win. Because judging, again, even though that I disagree with 151 saying that the Axis would have lost this game in a war of attrition, I will say that possibility is open, and Lil Koosh closed the door on it by constantly holding the castle in South, pretty much almost uncontested. Oh,
yeah. What I'm just saying is, I think the Germans had a lot of opportunities to end this game faster, but they failed at it.
Yeah.
I'm also saying that in regards to the attritional game, I think the Germans played how they did in the end because they knew they only had a few points left and they were going to win. So, yeah, I still think the Germans did well. I liked what they did. Again, Little Koosh was really good when it came out. I felt bad for Rias. He fought as hard as he could for that northern sector, and damn did he get his face punched in a bunch.
Yeah, he did. But again, I think, as well as I think you're right, the Allies could have been a little more aggressive against the Axis, with especially like those Fireflies. Like, I felt like the Fireflies were never in the right position.
Yeah, those Fireflies were, like, again, Zero. Listen, man, you could have done so much.
Yep.
So much. Sebastian, come on. The Wolverines,
they did a lot of damage. They did close to 15,000. They sealed him a lot of points near the end.
Yeah, they did a lot of damage, but you don't, like, charge in like you do.
Yeah, MGS, by the way, his best unit was the Jackson with 14,000 damage. Zero Hunter, 21,000 for the Fireflies, and Manzel was 20,000 for the S285. So lots of tank destroyers. What did the Axis have, 151?
What did the Axis have when it came to it? I mean, when at the end of the game, they finally had the Panthers.
No, top damage for MVP units.
Oh, yes. I would say that, let's see, for Rias, it was, wait, why isn't it letting me, oh, yeah, okay, here we go. Okay, for SDX, we have Panzer Fusiliers and the Stuka. Makes perfect sense on that one.
Yeah.
For Rias, we have Panzer Grenadiers easily. They were actually a pretty scary threat when he turned the corner.
Yeah, the Allies had no good counter for him. They didn't have any, like, troops. You would think the commandos or maybe, you know, the guards, but I never saw them as an... Like, it's funny. We saw the Soviet player have the ability to use something, and they never really used it, so it's curious.
Yes, strange indeed. Panther was the best unit for Zuli, and for Little Koosh, what do we got?
Panther
no, Panther was Little Koosh.
Yep. Yeah, but overall, not too bad, all things considered. Again, thank you guys for watching this. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. This has been Greyshot17 and 151. We'll see all of you next time.
Catch you guys later.
Hello everyone, before I go, I want to give a special shout out to my patrons Joey G240, Little Koosh, Milam, Ace, Anton, Bishara, Ion, PyroShark, Jakub Ocwieja. Thank you guys so very much for your amazing support. You guys are incredible. Thank you to everyone who watches. It's been Greyshot17 and his incredible patrons, and I'll see all of you next time.